Hello everyone and welcome back to my kitchen. The holiday season is here and today I wanted to share with you an easy side dish that you'll want for all your holiday dinners. We'll be making my roasted garlic mashed potatoes. This recipe takes mashed potatoes to a whole new level of deliciousness, and there is so much incredible roasted garlic flavor in every single bite. We're going to start by making a garlic confit. We'll cook our garlic cloves slowly in oil with fresh herbs. We'll cook our potatoes, add in butter, milk, all that delicious garlic, mash everything together and create the most delicious mashed potatoes ever. These pair so deliciously with some roasted turkey or steak on the side, and it's going to be the perfect addition to your holiday dinners. Find all the recipe details in the video description box below. I have everything linked and up on my website for you. And now let me show you how to make the best mashed potatoes. Let's get things started with the garlic confit. You need about 30 garlic cloves. I'm going to drop them into a really small saucepan. I'm also adding a few sprigs of fresh garlic and rosemary. Break those down so they fit nicely into the pan. Then we're going to pour over some avocado oil. You can also use olive oil. Add enough oil to completely cover the garlic cloves, and that can just depend on the size of your saucepan. I added about a third cup here. I'm going to start my garlic off on a medium heat on my smallest burner. Once the oil is kind of bubbling up to the surface, you want to go ahead and turn the heat down to the lowest setting and very slowly cook the garlic for about 25 to 30 minutes until it's golden brown and super soft and tender. With my garlic cooking away, I'm going to get started on the potatoes. I have 5 pounds of Yukon gold potatoes, and these are my favorite for this recipe. We need to peel them and then cube them into large chunks. Today I am using 5 pounds of potatoes, but what I love about this recipe is you can very easily adjust the ingredients to make more or less depending on how many people you need to serve. I filled a large pot with cold water and I'm keeping my potatoes completely submerged so they don't brown. I'm going to swish these potatoes around in the water, just kind of give them a really quick bath, and then we'll drain this water and fill this pot up with clean cold water. Take a sharp chef's knife and we'll portion the potatoes into large chunks. I usually cut them into about 1.5 inch pieces. Drop them back into the water. Before we take the potatoes over to the stovetop, I'm going to season the water generously with sea salt. Usually do a tablespoon and a half. And then we're going to add a couple tablespoons of this better than bouillon roasted chicken base. And this is going to add so much incredible flavors to the potatoes. And now it's time to cook our potatoes. I'm going to let them come up to a boil over high heat. Close the pot with a lid. We'll come back to these in just a little bit. With our potatoes cooking away, we also need to cook our milk and butter. So I have 1 cup of whole milk. I'm going to pour it into a small saucepan. Add in half a cup of butter. A few pieces of fresh thyme. I'll heat this over medium heat, cooking just until the butter is melted, and then we'll keep it warm on the side. As soon as the butter is melted, I'm going to turn off the heat, set this aside, and keep it warm on the side until the potatoes have cooked. Once the potatoes come up to a boil, you can set a timer for about 15 minutes, and then check every minute after. You want to cook the potatoes until they're fork tender. Once your garlic is cooked and softened, spoon it out of the oil with a spoon, place it onto a plate. And you could keep this oil for other cooking, like if you're frying up any veggies or meats. Use a fork and mash these garlic cloves into a paste. I've drained my cooked potatoes completely. We're going to drop in this roasted garlic into the pot. This smells so good. I love roasted garlic. When you combine it with the potatoes, it just gives you the best potatoes ever. And I'm also going to fish out the little thyme sprigs that we added into our milk and butter mixture. I'm going to add in half of this mixture first, and then we'll start mashing our potatoes. Pour in the remaining milk and butter. And add in your parsley. I have about a tablespoon of dried parsley because I ran out of my fresh parsley, but you can also use fresh in this recipe. All right, and then we're going to continue to mash the potatoes until they're really smooth. And you can also season to taste with salt. So make sure to taste test. If it needs more salt, make sure to add a little more. And I wish you could smell the aroma of these mashed potatoes through your screen right now. It just smells like the best roasted garlic, butter, herb mixture. Oh, this can be so fantastic with some turkey for Thanksgiving or some steak for Christmas. Let's get these transferred into a serving dish. When I'm serving the potatoes, I like to drizzle some extra parsley butter over the top to make these look extra special. And that's it for my roasted garlic mashed potato recipe. These smell so good, and I also love that they're super easy to make, perfect for the holiday season. Don't forget to head on down into that video description box for all the recipe details up on my website. And now let's dig in and enjoy these incredible potatoes. I just love how creamy they are too. So incredible. You guys need to run to make these potatoes. The incredible roasted garlic flavor is out of this world. These potatoes are so creamy, so buttery, just incredibly delicious. And I can't think of a better mashed potato recipe that I'd want to have on my Thanksgiving or Christmas table than these incredible potatoes. Oh my gosh. I could eat a bowl of just the potatoes without anything else. They're that good. So incredibly flavorful and delicious. Perfection. If you're looking to take your potato game up another level, this is the recipe you need, and I hope you love it. Thank you so much for watching my latest episode. I hope you enjoy these potatoes at home, and I'll see you next time with a new recipe.